if you do win an award tonight, don't use it as a platform to make a political speech, right? You're in no position to lecture the public about anything. You know nothing about the real world. Most of you spent less time in school than Greta Thunberg. So, if you win, right, come up, accept your little award, thank your agent and your God.
How dare you!
Christian Brothers Moving Company takes care of you by taking care of your family's moving needs. Give them a call, 303-526-2630, and tell them that you heard about them on Innervision. Get the best moving experience you've ever had with Christian Brothers Moving Company. 303-526-2630. That's 303-526-2630. Christian Brothers is a proud underwriter of Innervision. Call them now, 303-526-2630.
Welcome to Innervision FM, and I guess we're back on KUBO 92.9 on the FM dial. We're definitely on KUHS Denver Sundays from 1 to 3, and I guess the time slot I have now on KUBO is from 10 to 11. So we have a 2-hour show on KUHS, and we have a 1-hour show here. On today's show, the anniversary of Alan Berg's assassination was June 18th. I think it was either 82. Yeah, I believe it was 82 or 83. And I had just got back into Denver because I had to get some operations to restore my sight again because I had messed it up while I was in California. So the only doctor I trusted to do something like that was here in Colorado. And so Alan Berg was working for KOA, and he was in a safe car, which was a black Volkswagen. And so we'll talk more about that later on in the show. But he was the one that really encouraged me to get into radio, and every time I came up with the insecurity of why I couldn't do this, couldn't do that, he said, "You can do it, you can do it, you can do it." And so I want to dedicate this show to Alan Berg, who and I'm going to let you listen to a conversation I had with him in 1979. 1979, I was on his show, and and it was an interesting conversation because we were talking about sometimes I would be on this service where you can meet you can meet people, and so sometimes I would go over to the house because I had this one guy friend. I had sometimes it'd be a party or whatever, and you go to the house, and I guess because I didn't sound like a black person, people, when they saw me, they said, "Well, you're a black person." And I said, "Yeah, I think I was born that way." And the stories I heard about, what their parents told them about black people, every one of us being rapers, and every one of us being criminals, and all these lies. Because I had never killed anybody, never raped anybody, never broken anybody's house. But their parents had told them that if the skin is black, they're evil. And so it was just interesting meeting these people who had been told that I was evil and didn't even know me, right? And then when they got to know me, they found out that their parents had lied to them about people that looked like me. And there are, there's some criminals out there, but it's not everybody, right? So anyway, it was an interesting conversation. Alan Berg was a very guy. He liked to get into controversy. He remembered growing up and going to a beach, and the beach said no black people, right? And I remember he said that it made him so angry that people were out there getting suntans, but they didn't want any black people on their beach. And he was just, and then of course being a Jewish man, the Holocaust, he just remembered that, and then the anti-Semitism that he experienced, he just never let you. He always let you know that you couldn't kick him around just because you thought you were superior. And he would talk to the members of the Nazis and coalition and KKK members, and he would always put them in their place. And he was a lawyer, and he got out of the lawyer business and got into selling clothes. And then this guy met him and had him on the show and said, "Hey, you should be in talk radio." And then it went on from there. But I really telling you a lot about the background of Alan Berg because I really admire the guy, so that's why I still remember him and kept this recording from many years ago, 1979. I just kept that recording, and I try to play it every year right before June the 18th. Good mentor. But let me tell you about what Innervision is about. Innervision is a nonprofit organization. We work with physically challenged musical artists to teach the business of music. And teaching the business of music, you can go to our website, innervisionrecords.org. That's innervisionrecords.org. And you can find out more about our nonprofit. You can also give us a call at 720-324-7278. That's 720-324-7278. So that's how you can find out more about Innervision. You can call us. And that commercial right there, that's a Christian moving company, Christian Brothers Moving Company, and they're a proud sponsor of Innervision, and we thank them for supporting our nonprofit. Now, this group, Preachers in the Hood, we produced their first album in the early 90s. We had a little recording studio, and we helped them produce their albums, and then they went on to become preachers and do other things, and so this is from their album, Preachers in the Hood, and this song is called Life Sentence.
Oh yeah.
Here on Innervision FM.
Preachers in the Hood, we're doing this one for the millennium, baby. Check it out, Uncle Lil, this one's for you and all those those locked up. Check it out, you see me in age, we gave our lives to God. And when we gave our lives to God, we picked up an automatic life sentence. And now we're living that life sentence daily. So check it out.
A 187's what the DA tried to frame me with. The judge, jury found me guilty, got a life sentence. Now I'm doing time, locked up in here day and night. Lord, please tell me I didn't even do the crime. Now I'll never see my wife's face up in this place. Lord, give me your grace, I never been locked in a cage. And it does me no good to serve good time. Cause half my life will go by, but in the cell I'll still die. So I just keep going, laying low. Don't wanna get caught up in the prison gangs. Cause when you mess with that, that's how people get jacked. I've seen some buckles get smacked and even shanked in the back. So I always stay through trials, I wait for parole. Always praying to the Lord that it won't come so slow. Cause when you're up in here, doing time is nothing nice. But that's how it is when you're doing life.
It's a life sentence when you're rolling with the G.O.D. Well, when I gave my life to Christ, I was put for life, but now I'm set free. I know just how you feel being locked up in a jail cell. You can be set free now. You don't have to be bound to the enemy. I'd rather be a prisoner to God than me.
Hey, gangsters got locked up in the federal pen. They were all my homies I kicked with way back then. Rolling through the hood all night, doing drive-bys, always picking fights, always got together in our nice gangster ride. I never seen it coming, but I got jumped in my gang, broke my nose, got kicked and socked in my face. I remember them days, kicked it back, playing ball in the park, drinking 40s, getting high in the dark. I was in for life, and my homies said they loved me.
You're in for life, baby. This is how you die.
I didn't understand what was going on in my life. You always hear them stories about how your homies die. It's another world, yeah, living the thug life. You always see gangsters die, getting high. Take it from me, you don't wanna live this life. I done seen all my homies get sentenced to life.
It's a life sentence when you're rolling with the G.O.D. When I gave my life to Christ, I was put for life, but now I'm set free. I know just how you feel being locked up in a jail cell. You can be set free now. You don't have to be bound to the enemy. I'd rather be a prisoner to God with me. I put it down for while my homies out of locked up. It seemed like you were destined to that life, but you got caught up in the game you thought was fun. Bobbing down the boulevard, selling dope to some homies you think is taking you far. And what up greens is all you're seeing up in the fast lane. It's now becoming busy. You ask, does this really pay? It's just another day, and I gotta get paid. I wanna start a business so I can get away, but it's not happening. All I know is gangs. I try to cover it up, but I'm making all kinds of bank. So now it's up. I'm in so deep, the FBI is watching me. All I know is I might catch a life with other G's. I have to ask myself this question over and over. Is this what I want? To always be caught up in a life sentence. It seems like I could never get away. I always remembered why my homies said they would die this way. Yeah, we'll put it down. Put it down for all you people doing life. For all you people that don't have Christ in your life. Yeah, we all need to be prisoners for Christ. So why don't you give your life to Christ? Better give it up. You better give him your life before it's too late, so you can't get caught up. I'd rather be in heaven's gates and hell's flames, and I'd rather be saved today. If you're doing life in the band, just remember that God's right there for you, true. Cause if you got sight, then you got for life, and he's gonna write for you too. Being a Christian doesn't mean to go to church on Sunday, pay your tithes, and then comes Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. All those days are set for a fun day. Nah, China, that's not the way you be. Take it from a Jew, just like me, like unity. I live for eternity, that's because God lives in me. So when I go downtown to my church, I gotta praise the Lord cause he's always first. And if a brother comes up to you talking like a church, then pray for him, even if it hurts. And that's the way it's gotta be for life, like gospel gangsters, so we gotta do or die. Oh, why? Must I just try to live my life right? All my life I heard about Jesus, then I said, I need this. Fell to my knees and have repentance, and after they on a hell of a life sentence. It's a life sentence when you're born with the G.O.D. When I gave my life to Christ, I was put for life, but now I'm set free. I know just how you feel being locked up in a jail cell. You can be set free now. You don't have to be bound to the enemy. I'd rather be a prisoner to God with me. It's a life sentence when you're born with the G.O.D. When I gave my life to Christ, I was put in for life, but now I'm set free. I know just how you feel being locked up in a jail cell. You can be set free now. You don't have to be bound to the enemy. I'd rather be a prisoner to
We
God.
have the Holy Spirit of God, whereby ye are sealed to the day of redemption.
And that was Preachers in the Hood here on Innervision FM. And hey, we want to let you know that we are a nonprofit organization, and we do thrive on your support as either volunteers or as, if you will, that you can sponsor, like our shows, like the Christian Brother sponsored our show, and like the Colorado School of Rock and sponsored our show. Or if you're just a person of just, if you like music of this sort, we can definitely use your sponsorship. And you can go to our website, innervisionrecords.org. That's innervisionrecords.org. And this is a renewal, and this is a song called Faith Sees Better in the Dark on Innervision FM.
You are hurting, so am I. You're afraid I sit and cry. I cry for you, I cry for me. I cry for all who disagree. But I know he holds us in his hands. Yet it's so hard to see his greater plan. But I know that truth lies in love, and I know we just need to rise above the hate, above chaos, above the pain, above the loss. This is where we all must start. Face is best in the dark. Face is best in the dark. Where do we go from here? Never before things seem so unclear. We are one yet so far apart. We are one yet act with no heart.
Denver School of Rock. Denver School of Rock is the place where you, as a student, whether you're old or young, can learn how to play live. And you get chances to perform many times during the semester. For more information, give them a call at 720-221-6991. That's 720-221-6991 for the best in live teaching performance. Denver School of Rock.
Come on. For all have sinned and fallen short of the glory of God. You don't have to be ashamed of who you are. For it's by God's grace that we're all saved today. In the name of Jesus. Come on and sing. To admit that you're a sinner. 'Cause everyone must confess their sins. Through Jesus Christ, He will forgive them. Yes, He will. For God knows He understands what you're going through. He knows what's in your heart. And He wants to share His love with you. It's only by grace
and every one of us. Jesus Christ came into the world to save us from sin. Have faith and pray. It's only by grace.
J Dibs by Grace here on Innervision FM, and we also are looking for. We do a top 20 countdown, and we're looking for people to artists, musicians to enter in that, and you can move up into the ranks by people voting for your song. And so if you have a fan base, if it's more than your girlfriend, your brother, your sister, your mother, if you got a fan base outside of your family, we want to hear from you, and we want you to submit your music to Innervision. And you can submit your music by going to just emailing us with a little bio of you at info at Innervision FM. That's info at Innervision FM, and that will get you into the top 20. And of course, there's prizes that go along with that. And we do it like 13 weeks, and so you have 13 chances to maneuver up into the top 20 of the countdown. And because of this one is like an hour, we might convert it back to maybe a top 10, right? Top 10. What do you think? Give us a email. Shoot us an email and with your song bio, and say, now let's say you could say top 10, or you could say top 20, and then we'll go from there. This is a Barlow Girl and a song they called "No One Like You" here on Innervision FM.
Okay, let's start the song.
You were more beautiful than anyone ever. Every day, you're the same. You never change. No, never. Yeah, yeah. You were more beautiful than anyone ever. Every day, you're the same. You never change. No, never. How could I ever deny the love of my Savior? You are to me everything, all I need forever. How could you be so
Innervision FM Top 20 has been underwritten by Denver School of Rock. Denver School of Rock is the place where you, as a student, whether you're old or young, can learn how to play live. And you get chances to perform many times during the semester. For more information, give them a call at 720-221-6991. That's 720-221-6991 for the best in live teaching performance. Denver School of Rock. All right, before we play Jason Nelson, Nothing Without You. Hey, we definitely want to get your feedback on the show. And we have a voicemail, a phone number you can call and leave your voicemail. And who knows, you may hear yourself on our next week's show. And that number is 720-324-7278. That's 720-324-7278. And leave your voicemail. Let us know what music you want to hear. Or any topic. Keep it at least under a minute or so. Don't make it so long that it becomes longer than the song itself, right? So that'd be kind of cool to hear from you, and it'd be fun to hear your comments on the radio station as well. My name is Johnnie J, and I'm your host for this hour. And if you're listening to KUHS Denver, I'm your host for the next 2 hours. So KUBO 92.9 on the FM dial, or KUHS Denver, or our 24 hours, 7 days a week, InnervisionFM.com. Who knows how long? It depends on how much you're tuning into the station there. This next song is by Jason Nelson, and the song is called Nothing Without You.
In him do I live, move, and have my being. In him do I live, move, and have my being. And I'm nothing without you. Nothing without you.
Supporting the physically and financially challenged local musician. You're listening to Innervision. Check us out on the web, www.innervisionrecords.org. We are the hippest public charity in Colorado.
That was Stacy D and Bend Down the Heavens here on Innervision FM with Johnnie J. And if you're joining us for the first time, hey, shoot us an email. Let us know who you are and how and what you thought about the show. And good or bad, we want to hear feedback from you. And that's info@Innervision. That's INNERVISION FM.com. Give us some feedback about the show. Let us know what you would like to hear in this hour. As you can tell, the songs that I've been playing has a Christian base to it, so it's a positive Christian base. So that's the kind of songs we're looking for, something with a positive base, family friendly type of stuff to play on this particular show. So that's what we're looking for. And we're looking for songs of faith, just like this one coming up next. You gotta have faith here on Innervision FM with Johnnie J.
Unless he had faith abundantly, got to have faith. Got to have faith. Got to have faith.
help someone else have that same experience and take it to the next level, maybe you would consider donating an old car, RV, truck, or boat. You know, for over 15 years, Innervision has been helping the physically challenged and grassroots artists to create their music. Using music to heal the world is Innervision's gift to you, and you can help them to continue by donating your unwanted car, RV, truck, or boat. You'll also receive a tax deduction at the end of the year. Call us 7 days a week, 24 hours a day. 1-855-500-7433. That's 1-855-500-7433. Charity ID 4015. Your unwanted car, RV, truck, or boat is tax deductible, and it can make a difference right here in Colorado. The artists at Innervision thank you for your support. Make that call toll free using Innervision's charity ID 4015. Again, the phone number 1-855-500-7433. Now that was Gospel Gangsters and City Lights here on Innervision FM, and I like these guys. I don't know if they're still doing stuff. Because I need to see if they got any more stuff out there, because they're pretty cool. They got a hold of on one of the albums they have Bootsy Collins on that album, and that was pretty cool. To hear Bootsy Collins. It was like Gangsters Don't Dance song that they have out. But that was City Lights. City Lights. And it's very beautiful when you have the city lights out there just shining, and very enjoyable. I guess walking in the city lights of whatever place that you're in, which I guess this is Denver, but depending on where you're listening to the show from. Hey, let people know that Innervision FM is in the house. We definitely want to hear from you, so give us a call at 720-324-7278. That's 720-324-7278. And let us know that you do. And we definitely need your support, too, as a nonprofit organization that works with disabled musical artists. We teach the business of music. And from time to time, we put on concerts. We were supposed to put one on in April, but you know what happened then. And so we're planning on doing that concert again in October. And if you would like to be a part of any of our shows, and you have a fan base, because usually we need people to come, and so it's a door charge, but that helps to support our nonprofit organization, or if you would like to be a part of the volunteer of helping setting up and breaking down, that would be fantastic. Or if you are good at promotion, or if you're good at sales, or helping us to call businesses to get underwriters, we could definitely use someone to do that.
We are definitely a 501c3 nonprofit. We've been operating since 1994 as a licensed nonprofit, and even before then we were Innervision from 1990 till now. So we could definitely use your help to help us get the word out about Innervision. Now this next group is called Reflection, and they are also on the Innervision label, and they do concerts around town. And this lady, she reminds you a lot of like a Diana Ross sound, but the group is called Reflection. To God be the glory here on Innervision FM with Johnnie J.
How can I say thanks for the things you have done for me? Things so undeserved, yet you gave to prove your love for me. The voices of a million angels could not express my gratitude. All that I am and ever hope to be, I owe it all to thee. To God be the glory. To God be the glory. To God be the glory for the things He has done. With His blood He has saved me. With His power He has raised me. To God be the glory for the things He has Just let me live my life. Let it be pleasing, Lord, to Thee. And if I gain any praise, let it go to Calvary. To God be the glory. To God be the glory. To God be the glory for the things He has done. With His blood He has saved me. With His power He has raised me. To God be the glory for the things He has
What do the words contemporary Christian music mean to you?
Oh, music that sounds like pop but isn't.
The kind of music that is positive but contemporary I don't know. It makes me think of like top 40 sounding Christian music.
It's not bad music. It's Christian, but it's kind of repetitive. I don't know.
Contemporary Christian music may have lost its definition. We don't play the same Christian music. We play the music that sounds good and the music that makes you feel good. We are breaking the boundaries of Christian radio. Innervision.
Yeah. Check this out, y'all. This for all my faith leapers. All y'all who stepping out on faith. Sharing Christ with the world. You gotta step out to do that, man. Well, let me explain to you what faith is. Check this out, y'all. It's the assurance of things hoped for. Noah built a boat for. Jesus took a beating and his whole body was broke for. Spoke for. Through it we know who the word was broke for. Abraham had it, matter of fact, that's what he's known for. Faith, y'all. Through it we were saved by grace. If you got it, we can sing it by the way you run a race. Yes, that means we can see it on your face. If the faith don't act, then it really ain't faith. And that really ain't the case. Cause faith ain't fake. It'll have you trying to act out the word every day. Every Christian has faith. It's a gift, we should use it. Some distort the view of it and others just abuse it. It can be irrational and make it give your life. This is for the cause of Christ and not to get a nice truck. Righteous, but you know you gotta trust God. When it seems hard, man, faith is a must, dog. You gotta lead with it. Gotta lead with it. Leap of faith, you gotta lead with it. Jump now, jump from it now. Jump now, jump from it now. You gotta lead with it. Gotta lead with it. Take a leap of faith, you gotta lead with it. Jump now, jump from it now. Jump now, jump from it now. Before you heard breathing, I represented get crunk. I was tested in my faith and I didn't know if I could jump. I was at my 9 to 5 trying to make a couple dimes. Something in my soul was saying that I had to rhyme. I was rapping every Saturday, teaching on Sunday. 8 a.m. again, I'm back to work another Monday. Man, I was taking it, I wasn't even faking it. And they came opportunity, but me, I wasn't taking it. Show after show came, a couple folks came. Believing what to rap was risky like the dope game. And mama mad at me, she say that it was bad for me to spend that time in school just to rap. But a tragedy, a lot of free shows, but I had to pay bills. Boy, you know I wanna go, but can't you show me what you will? I wasn't chasing rap dreams, wasn't trying to stack dream. God had my back against the wall like a flat screen, urging me to trust, Lord, I wanna, but I'm scared to. Lord, I'm prepared to be broke just to share you. So I followed Abraham, I told the Lord to take my hand. I took a leap of faith and I ain't never been the same again. Leap with it, gotta leap with it. Take a leap of faith, you gotta leap with it. Jump now, jump from it now. Jump now, jump from it now. You gotta leap with it, gotta leap with it. Take a leap of faith, you gotta leap with it. Jump now, jump from it now. Jump now, jump from it now. Move around with it, get crunk with it. Go ahead, everybody just jump with it. Move around with it, get crunk with it. Go ahead, everybody just jump with it. Jump from it now, jump from it now. Jump from it now, jump from it now. And now lean with it, or just lean with it. Now lean with it, or just lean with it. Jump. You gotta leap with it, gotta leap with it. Take a leap of faith, you gotta leap with it. Jump from it now, jump from it now. You gotta leap with it, gotta leap with it. Take a leap of faith, you gotta leap with it. Jump from it now, jump from it now.
All right, that was Jump by Electra, and we're almost at the end of the show. So I wanted to play this recording between me and Alan Berg back in 1979. Like I said, he was a talk show host. He was a lawyer, and then I don't know. He became a little bit alcoholic, and then he sort of got barred from that because he had a lot of demons. I mean, Alan was a kind of like a angry kind of guy, but he had a lot of discrimination, and he fought through that stuff, becoming the top lawyer that he was. And then he had this epilepsy attacks, and he just hated that. So he went in with several other people that were going in for this operation where they open up your skull and they cut something out or whatever. And out of the group of people that had the operation, he was one of the few that survived the operation, and it stopped the epileptic things that were going on. But if he would have known Patrick Dells or Dr. Sebi,
they had found herbs that would have cured this. And being that he was from Chicago area, I think either Chicago or New York area. It's just we didn't have the internet back in those days, so these people existed. But Dr. Sebi, especially like in New York, and he probably could have got through that without getting his head cut open. But then he came to Denver and he started. He opened up a clothing store and he had impeccable taste. Alan Berg was always dressed to a T. I mean, he just was just, and to cover up the scars that from the hair. I mean, he grew he had red hair, so he grew his hair a little bit longer. He grew a beard, so he covered up the scar on his head from being cut open like that. And this guy used to go to his clothing store, and he invited him to come on his radio show on KWBZ radio. And the guy was so impressed, he says, "You should be in radio." And he convinced the program director at the time to hire Alan Berg. And Alan Berg, he knew radio. He knew how to get people up and riled up. And he had this one conversation on the air about rolling toilet paper from the inside out, right? And it was kind of cool how he did this.
1 second, please.
Oh, okay. Tell him. Hold on for a second. Okay. Yeah. So anyway, Alan Berg was a very interesting guy. He got assassinated by the neo-Nazi group because they just hated Jewish people, and they picked him as one of the people that they killed. But here's the conversation that me and Alan had back then about parents that told their kids terrible things about black people, and when these young people met me, as I was a young person, they were a young person. They said, "Wow, my parents told me that that people that look like you are killers and rapers and thieves." And it turned out that and that was far from what I was about. But anyway, here's a conversation between me and Alan Berg, and we'll see you next time. God bless you. And this is Johnnie J from Innervision FM.
Good evening.
Sounds like KCW is giving up the bucks, man.
We are giving them. I hate to tell you how much.
Yeah. Well, this is Johnny.
Yes, Johnny.
Yes. I'm familiar with my voice and everything.
Yeah. How old, Johnny?
I'm 19.
All right. You've been an interesting caller. How have you done so far in calling the show?
Huh?
You had many calls?
I have had some very unusual calls. Our mother called me last week, and when she found out I was black, she hung up.
Oh, really?
She was going to get a date for her daughter, I guess. But I guess she said no mixing in her family.
All right.
So,
how do you feel about that?
I guess, that's her feelings, That's cool,
All right.
Right.
Johnny, now, it has been my experience now, just obviously it's a very surface. I've known an awful lot of black men who have always gravitated to blonde, white women.
I have never dated myself a lady with blonde hair. I've always dated like laser red or brown or black hair.
Yeah, would you say that's pretty common as you've observed it?
Yes.
That a lot of black men, I think black men, they want the coup. Why? For what reason? I'm not sure. The coup of saying I have a blonde white woman. Why is that?
I have no idea whatsoever. I see it around a lot, and I just. That's his thing,
Well, I guess don't you get somewhat of an adaptation of what the white male has done, because he makes the blonde the focal point, the major prize?
Yeah, I may be one of the reasons why.
Mm-hmm. Johnny, give me your number.
Okay, it's 320.
Thank you for listening to Innervision. This show was produced and engineered by Johnny Johnson, underwriter and announcer Brett Boyard. Innervision wants you to partner with us as a business, band, artist, or a person that loves positive music. We want your feedback, so call Innervision between 9 a.m. to 12 p.m., Monday through Thursday at 303-607-9560. That's 303-607-9560. Or go to our website and sign up for our free newsletter at www.innervisionrecords.com. For our Innervision FM, this is Jennifer Udema.